Yo, Play the Five Productions and Bodyguard TV presents yet again another fucking live stream fresh off of a short film we just dropped. You know, we had to get back into the podcast scheme of things. I got some real crazy comics with me. To my immediate right, he is a dear valued friend of mine. Met at a little black business pop-up shop on Malcolm X forever ago, and now I'm dressed like him. So look at that. Trying to get ahead of it. Give it up for my boy Just John in the building. And to my farthest left, some would say he looks like my paternal figure. my hand tattoo Caucasian cousin. He's a real OG in this fucking comedy game. He's been at the Improv since Improv meant improvement. Shout out to the god, the illustrious, the Caucasian.
The Caucasian. That's fucking.
I'm not done. I'm not done. Amazing comedy genius. Give it up for Chris Tadlock. AKA Bill Brrr.
He emphasized on that Caucasian
he did
part,
just
man.
hard.
I'm gonna do it.
He was so adamant
You're
about
my
it.
dad.
Yeah.
We've done this before. He
was like, just
You
in case
white.
you
My
didn't
dad.
know.
He's very white.
He's actually the first white guest we've had. Believe it or not.
Wow, look at that. I'm already breaking records. I love it.
Look
That's
at you. The Jesse Owens of podcasts.
that's, the Kyle Rittenhouse of
Oh,
podcasts.
whoa.
You know,
I like
the
to trade
first
my
and
seat
the
right
last
now.
white guy.
I want to trade my seat right now.
All right. And speaking,
I don't want to be canceled by association.
And speaking of lawsuits,
Lawsuits. Wait, lawsuits.
my guy,
Did you
because
have
you're
a
wearing blue,
lawsuit
you
on?
got a suit on you. Yeah,
I
nothing
said
crazy.
lost.
No, I got it immediately.
Anyway,
So
this
you
is
know.
one of my personal favorite comics to see on stage. He might have the most range I've ever seen a comic have in the set. We have impressions, we have punchlines, we have schemes, we have storytelling. I've seen it all. Tadlock once told me a story. We can get into it. He once made the headliner quit, which is an amazing thing. And shit, you know what? If I'm the headliner, I've seen it. I wouldn't even blame you. So give it up for one of my guys, bro. One of my favorite comics in the DFW scene. My partner, undercover brother, a.k.a. Ty motherfucking Flex.
Let's go! Greetings and salutations to you all, baby babies. What's happening?
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I could tell the story real quick to get into it. Like
right.
Ty literally made a headliner quit. I want that to be known for the record. Like we were in Houston, and I go up. I'm hosting the whole thing. I'm crushing, doing my 15 to 20, and then I do 5 in between, bringing up the new comedians. And then Ty goes on. I give him this big introduction because I love him to death. He's like a brother to me. So I bring him up, and he just Ty out of the gate is just like it's like watching a real life like old comic from the 90s. Like
an
you get to
exercise.
see it all.
Shut your mouth and keep on
And
talking.
so as I'm standing there, this is all true, by the way. As I'm standing there, the headliner goes, "Hey, after him, we're good. We don't need to do nothing else."
Wrap it
And I
up.
go,
Wrap that shit up.
and I was like,
Lead
you
all
don't want
that
to go
shit,
up. This
Peggy.
is your show.
I
Like,
had
you
to
don't
put
wanna...
on for my city,
He was
man.
like, no,
It was
this
my
guy's
first-
good. We just do it at that.
Information, Sean?
It was literally
I'll
my
just
first
take the
time
money.
performing
We're
back
good.
home. I had to put on for my city, man. I had
bro.
to.
That's tight.
Oh, that's dope.
Thank
I
you,
love
brother.
that,
Thank
bro.
you so
Really.
much.
I never heard
Real.
that story before.
We were in Webster, but it was like about 30
Okay.
minutes outside of Houston.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I was just
But the
at
guy
the
that put it
platform
on
over
wasn't
there. I
even
was at the
really
platform
supposed
over
to
there.
be
Yeah,
man.
anyway.
bro.
Yeah.
I've been
The
setting
headliner
up
dropped
but
out
still,
last minute.
but still, I'm
But it's
good.
still crazy.
It's still
It's
like,
like- He's one of them.
you know, as a comedian,
Yeah.
we'll follow anybody.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
Not for
care.
real.
Yeah,
If
bomb,
local
whatever.
scene,
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
like,
he'll kill.
Yeah,
But
but-
yeah,
He was
no,
like,
some
no.
people have a reputation to protect, and that's cool.
I'll tell you this
Nah,
much,
real
man. Ty,
Not for real. Some
Thank
people
you
have
very
a-
I'm
much,
not going
Chris.
after this.
Not after. Nah, hell nah. You set me up for
Did you
failure.
hear the crowd?
Hell
No.
nah. You have to know that there's like a highest decibel, and I think that actually may have been the most professional thing he could have done.
Yeah.
To be honest, now that I think about it.
I mean,
For the
I
show's sake.
respected him for it, but
I'm
then
not
at
doing
the
that.
same time,
No,
it's
you
like
can
up
you
there
can
and
be
bomb.
soft like baby shit and no.
I
Nope.
Two things can be true.
I put it to you like this.
I would have got up there and bombed. Fuck it.
Exactly.
Fuck
I
it.
would have
Yeah.
rather had went out and
Y'all get
bombed
this.
Right.
This
and
nigga
just
doing
money,
that's
brother.
it. Other than
And then you
I
can
don't
lean
know,
into
it's
it
just-
too. It's like, oh, you want me to bring the brother in the suit back up, don't you? Yeah, like
that's
you
what
can
it
lean
is.
into it. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
But can I tell
But-
y'all what it is though? Like, I look at y'all as like just trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? From Just John, Aaron, Chris.
Aw,
like
man,
I
thank
talk to Chris all the time. I consider him like Yoda. My thing is like I'm a real big comic book fan. Like if you can see my arm, I got nothing but comic book heroes and all that stuff. Oh, speaking to the mic, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm a huge comic book fan. And like I told Chris this, anytime I go on stage, it's like I'm Batman. And I spend the whole day being Bruce Wayne. I spend in, I'm sitting in the meetings and on my truck, I'm trying to assimilate, be the normal person. But when that bat light come on, I don't spoil the moment. I'm in everybody's face. I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to make you think. I'm insightful. I try to be intelligent while I speak. I use a little urban verbiage sometimes, but still,
African American vernacular
there you
English.
Go. There you go.
Urban verbiage.
Turn it up a little bit.
Urban verbiage.
Yeah,
Knife.
Real talk. Something deep about Batman though, real quick.
What's
Batman used in one of his latest comments. He said that he feels that Bruce Wayne is the mask and Batman is truly who
That's
he is.
how I feel.
Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't care what Batman thinks. Kick ass and shut up. I don't.
He's got the fucking Joker on. That's why.
I don't give a shit about none of that. Like, why do I need to know how Batman feels?
I want the
give a shit.
psychological.
But he's got the Joker shirt on.
Right.
Hey, have y'all seen that Vince Staples interview
Oh,
where
shit, I
he
didn't
was
even
like
think
all
the
of
Joker-
Batman, all
That's why you
Batman
don't give a
villains are just
shit.
dope fiends?
That makes sense.
All of them are.
It
Have you
really
seen the
do.
Vince Staples interview? All Batman villains are just dope fiends.
It makes
Wow.
sense.
Think
It
about
does
it.
make
Name me a
sense.
Batman villain right now.
Joker.
He fell in the acid, MDMA,
Bane.
psilocybin,
Damn,
steroids,
yeah, that's that-
super
Yeah,
steroids.
Yeah, you
what?
can see. Yeah,
dope
that's that
fiend.
shit so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's that.
Poison
that's
ivy.
that
the
shit.
Riddler.
The laugh, Jim Carrey.
Oh, I
That
guess
that
weed.
is
Yeah, I guess.
methylamphetamine.
Method.
Ivory.
You mean
Ivory?
Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy. Ooh.
Oh, poison ivy?
Yeah,
That's
poison
plants,
ivy.
dog. Come on.
Yeah, cannabis supplier.
French
You know what I'm saying?
inhale. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Hey.
All right. What about Anarchy?
Ooh, great Arkham pull. That's
I'm
a
a
good one.
Batman
That's a
fan,
good
bro.
one. What-
Clayface.
Clayface was definitely
The penguin.
like that.
Overindulgence in plastic
Yeah,
surgery.
like definitely like overindulging in some capacity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
like a
I don't know the
my strange addiction type of shit.
backstory, nigga. Yeah, I know.
Anarchy's a tough one.
Marvel's my range.
I like
Uh,
Marvel too, man. Marvel
What about the
always
Mad
been-
Hatter? We're just like mushrooms.
Mushrooms
wait,
for
wait.
sure.
Just-
We're all
I'm
mad
definitely
here.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
have you ever heard the
Give me that.
story of like ancient Mad Hatter, like the name of the Mad Hatter? You know why they call him that, right?
No.
No.
Because of the chemicals that they were putting in the hats. They were around it so much that it literally caused them to go
Is
crazy.
this DC or is this just
No,
like
this is a
from-
real
from
story.
Alice
This is like
in Wonderland
This
history.
is
type
real.
shit?
This is real.
Like,
The
that's where
Mad
they got the
Hatters
character.
back in the day. That's why they used to call them that. Is because they would go crazy after a while because of all the
It's all
chemicals.
that
they were using.
formaldehyde and shit they were putting in it.
They were dumping the
Yeah,
hats
they-
in some kind of chemical unprotected.
Yeah, we call it
Insane.
And
asbestos.
it
If
was
you
a
were one of
very
your loved
challenging
ones.
job to get in.
What was the ethnicity of these people that they were testing?
I'm gonna say probably. You know what? We're gonna leave that for
No,
the
'cause I was about to say,
for the
they did-
history books, huh?
for the Black History Month.
Yeah, I'm like, this remind me of Tuskegee. This sounded real Tuskegee Airman. This experiment sounded real.
Cletus, what's your head size?
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know.
I never
Don't-
wore a hat before.
But how
It's
come
your
we only
lucky
hear
day.
that? How come we only hear that about like them? We never hear anything about like the 12-year-old like Filipino kids making the Nike shoes. Like, did they just get rid of all the formaldehyde or like?
I don't.
That's a real question. It sounds like a punchline.
Here's
I'm
the
genuinely
thing.
asking.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah,
All right,
nobody
fair enough.
gives a shit.
All right, fuck
There
it.
you
That's
go.
As long as Nike's still
fuck it.
one
That's
of
not,
those.
yeah, I want my
Nobody
Jordan
gives a
3s. All right,
Nobody
cool.
gives
There
a
you go.
shit. There's your edge.
Get that shit off the table.
There it is. We wear the products.
Acting a
We
fool,
talk
bro.
about how
Tell
horrible
Ming
they are,
soon and come
then we
away to
go
put a
buy
Band-Aid
more.
on and
That's-
shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do.
All right,
Because
now we
we're
know.
Americans. And
God damn.
that's it.
That bro, those are some of my favorite moments. Is the who gives a shit moments.
Yeah,
Like last pod when I was like, does anybody watch the WNBA? Fucking
Fuck
no.
The only reason why I've been
Alright,
watching
cool.
lately because
No
them
one
heifers
gives a
been
shit. I'm
fighting.
sorry, but it's true.
I
At
know
the
why
end of
you
the
watch
day,
the WNBA,
you keep
Ty.
buying the
Chris,
products.
fuck them
You
kids,
know
man.
what they do. You know that like buildings are collapsing and fucking kids are being stuck under rubble with a shoelace in their face,
All right.
and no one
Wearing
gives a fuck.
potato sacks
It's
for
just-
clothes.
I get a certain time. Look,
I
at
tuned
a
back in
certain
and
point,
it's still going.
you have to just grow up and realize that all your products are made from poor little kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude,
don't,
do you know
were
what
sold
happened?
into
don't
the
let me in on
system. It's
that.
true.
I don't
No,
want to know
this
that.
is all
true.
like this is true. Like you know what happens?
Yeah, go on, put
One
on your
day-
Jordans with no remorse. Go ahead, brother.
Not Jordans, but
I'll tell
Nikes.
you.
for
Nikes,
sure.
that's
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
anytime
I draw the line at Jordans, bitch.
anytime
You
a
ain't gonna talk about
product's
Michael
made,
Yeah, oh, no, I
crazy.
fuck
like
with the
anytime
Nikes.
a product's made, I just immediately get mad at the kids. That's it. Like if a product's made bad and then it
like,
just
damn.
goes out. Dude, I had a charger one time. I went to go buy a car charger from a gas station and I plugged it in and it made it like 15 minutes up the street and it stopped working. I was like, these fucking kids.
And you were like, I
can't make
hate the country
I
of the
can see
Philippines
that.
now.
Can't
because,
make shit
all
right. You little pieces of garbage. If you just do better, this wouldn't be a problem.
Not just John's opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is
I'm
the
pretty
first
sure
time
all
I've
they
actually
got
had
is
to.
Allen
What are you
wrench.
gonna write me a
Duct tape.
letter?
Yeah, no, what?
It is
Usually I'm the
him.
one that's like, ha, edgy joke here, edgy joke
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Nah, my
This is
bad, my bad.
Chris
He's
Tadlock.
really
No,
my
no,
bro.
no.
Yeah, Chris will give a 5
Nah,
and a
for
half.
real. This
when
is
have
like
I
when-
ever stepped on stage like I better
Bro,
not say
this is like when
Never.
Unc
if-
comes to the pickup game and he starts hitting you with that shimmy, and it's like, this is how Elgin Baylor
No,
used
it's
to
like-
hoop on you youngsters. Except it's immigrant jokes, and Tadlock was like, I'm really finna show you how we fucking get down here.
Tell them to high five
here
her
at the
tongue
court,
at the
dog.
same time.
My
Don't use
bad.
my fraternity as a
That's crazy.
No, it's just, it's not that I don't care. It's like, what can I do about it?
think of the
What,
word,
what
bitch,
am I
but
going to
don't
do?
use us.
What, I'm not going to save
My
them.
fraternity?
Like
I
no
wasn't gonna-
bullshit.
What are you
Chris is
talking about?
literally the only person
you
I've
said
ever
shimmy.
seen
I
make
just-
anybody
we'll talk
feel
about it.
uncomfortable, and they're laughing at the same
No
time.
facts. It's a ha ha ha
It's my edge.
I'm not
It's
supposed
my
to laugh at
niche.
this. Why is this so
No, that
funny?
should be funny. No, that should be.
It's like,
Bro,
you know
I
what
was
it
at
is?
a I
You know
was
what
at
it
a
is?
roast.
I see so much in the world that is so wrong
Uh-huh.
that I just have to point it out, and then everybody's
Word.
like, "It is wrong," but I can't change it. I just
Nah, for
all I
sure.
could do is just keep buying the products and hope that they figure out a better distribution process.
You don't want to wear Birkenstocks?
I like to call
support
Chris
the
a
Asian youth?
necessary evil. Chris is definitely a necessary evil.
I wouldn't say
guess.
he's evil.
I don't know.
No,
I just,
no, I don't mean that evil in the sense of him doing wrong, but like he do shit that comes out right, but there's a whole lot of fuckery that comes in between that.
For
and,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know,
He gonna
that's
tell you how
always
you
been-
feel. He gonna tell you what you look like. He might put his foot in your ass, and then he's gonna make a joke about it.
Word.
I don't know. The thing is,
All
it's
right.
like with me, it's like I shit on my kids for 15 minutes. Nobody cares. As soon as I bring up immigrants, all of a sudden, oh, you went too far.
Wow.
Right, don't go there.
Oh, wow.
Don't do that.
All
Don't
right.
go.
All right. All right.
No.
We talking about clotheslining the sun for 15 minutes, but no, we can't
Nobody
talk about
gives a shit.
Palestine. Fuck that.
I think you
drew
can.
the line at Palestine.
Right.
I think it's all a matter of like where your heart is at the end of the day. Because think about it, like Louis C.K. didn't get canceled for jokes. Louis C.K. made the joke of like, oh, I need to
that
come, I need to
nigga
jerk
got-
off. And then once he got caught whacking it, it was like, this joke doesn't make sense.
No, that's
This
what-
joke does not line up well. So
Louis
if I
CK
if I go to Chris's
was
house and
nutting
I
in
see
front of
his kids
people. That's
making
what he was
shoes, I'm gonna be
doing.
like, all right, this is a problem.
See, that would
Go
make
nuts
sense.
in
No, this is fine. No,
Yeah, I
it's
brought
all
it to
comedy at the end of
America.
the day. Anyway,
Yeah,
speaking
so
of,
now you know that's how I avoid the
I would
tariffs.
have nutting for the people in my office, but you can't just go doing that.
Wait a minute.
well, why? No,
That's what
you
Louis
should-
C.K. got canceled for.
No,
Don't
that
do
is
that.
no. But why'd you say you wanted
You
to do
said
it?
you wanted to. So
I-
you got to put Louis C.K. in front of that.
Well, I mean, in front of some of the women.
And-
is
and
what
his
I was
rhythm
being
stroke game
specifically,
Is
but-
he wrong?
I mean, but hey, I get it.
Is Louis wrong?
I will say
which
this.
part?
I will
Yes.
say this.
Is Louis
'Cause
wrong?
I will
You
help.
shouldn't-
I will help segue into our first topic.
There we go.
God.
A lot of you niggas.
Speaking of jacking
are
off.
Diddy.
Yes.
Y'all just don't have the money to be that
Exactly.
nigga. That's the difference.
No, y'all are nut ass freak
Y'all,
balls. and you should
because I
stop.
ask a lot in my shows. I ask a lot of niggas what type of. Well, now I'll ask people.
I just felt like he
couples,
wasn't wrong.
What kind of porn do y'all watch?
It was
no,
his
I don't
hotel
want to say
room.
that.
It was.
That's because
definitely
We check y'all's
No,
history.
if you
Just
had the
say
money
it.
that nigga Diddy
say
had,
it.
you be pulling off these freaky ass fantasies.
y'all are
Yup.
nasty.
Y'all are Diddy
Y'all are
without the fucking money. Now I'll segue into my next. Let's segue into the next topic here.
Wait,
So speaking of non-consenting adults and sex crimes,
here we go. Boom, boom, boom.
fighting out of the black corner. Anyway,
Ooh,
Yeah,
I see what
black.
you did there.
Deep
'cause
black.
it's-
thank you very
okay.
much.
Nice.
Yeah, so Diddy, I guess the charges stuck in terms of like transition or transporting.
a person for
No,
sexual
they
needs.
For-
didn't.
No, what the two
charges
the for.
the two charges that stuck.
Thank you. Yeah, bodyguard. Are you Mike?
Come on, bodyguard.
The two charges that stuck were the transportation charges for when he gave rides or
Yeah.
Ordered the ride.
To allegedly
to,
pay for
to
sex.
the prostitutions to come fuck the women.
He got he got charged
Now,
for
hold on,
Ubering.
Yeah, he got charged for
hold
being
on,
a nice
What
guy.
kind of shit is that?
What the
called
fuck he did.
tubering.
So let me say
Let's
this.
not jump
So let
on
me say
Diddy's
this.
side,
Let me
yo.
say
Hold
this.
up.
Yeah.
So let me say this.
Because-
For every Uber driver out there who's ever dropped a dude off from one location to another
Oh,
location,
you've been dropping off prostitutes.
accepted money. Hold up, accepted money,
Yeah.
and that guy had sex.
Mm-hmm.
You are now in violation of the Mann Act, and that's how I feel.
So I got
That's
flued out.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, wait, in a car?
But I mean,
I got drove out.
I mean, and the other way that you could look at it is,
Yeah.
is that Diddy got in trouble for buying dick. I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
I think he got in trouble
I don't
because he
know-
wrote it off on
That's
his
what I'm
taxes.
saying, bro.
I don't know.
I think that's
if-
what it was.
He's
He was writing
bisexual,
off
but
all the
I'm saying,
drives.
The nigga was
and the
just
flights.
he was just. I think the nigga just
Wait,
he was
I
gay.
don't even want to
He
give
was
him
a
the
little
term
gay.
bisexual.
No, he's bisexual.
I don't want to give him
Come
that
on.
term.
Nah, he was
So
pounding
what?
pussy and dude butt.
Oh,
He
y'all
was doing
you gotta call him something else.
He was
Pansexual?
gay then.
No.
Whoop, they a
Frying
little gay.
pan sexual?
Shit,
What do you
nigga,
want
I
him to
don't
do?
know.
Because he
Something-
like pussy. I mean, I don't know. The bisexual, whatever.
it's a
Diddy
thing.
is.
One at a time. One at a
Okay.
time.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Whatever
Go ahead.
Diddy is, I think he just was. He didn't want his secrets to come out
Sure.
about him being.
Little
Yeah, that's probably why he beat up his wife in the front of the elevator.
That
She
is
was
accurate. Yeah,
threatening
no,
to
that,
tell.
I wish that would have been.
Oh wait, you talking about Cat? That
Yeah.
wasn't his wife. I was like, when
Well,
did he get
whoever it
married?
was, there was
She
some
was
shit.
on that
I
too,
know, I
though.
saw it on the
Hold on,
internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Hold on,
Cat.
What do I know? I'm a
That's a lot of-
comedian. I don't know shit.
I don't
It's a
think
lot
that's
of-
why he was beating her up in front of the elevator.
No, they
I
got
heard
they
some
got
stuff,
deeper
too.
shit.
Now, hold on, wait a minute. Being a residential security officer for a long period of time, okay?
Speak on
I
it.
have seen a bunch of hit and run situations.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't
But
know
he
what a
stayed
hit and
when he
run
was hitting her.
situation in a residential type of setting means, that's where you have a woman who hits the man and runs
And takes
away.
off.
Ah,
Okay?
yeah,
Right.
Fight or flight, bitch.
yeah,
Right. So they fight.
In this
and
case, it was
flight.
both.
right.
So,
That makes a lot of sense.
right. So
Yeah.
judging by the way that looked,
Yeah.
that's the way it looked. Because most times a chick ain't gonna just leave to just leave. She's gonna leave after she's done some heinous shit.
Yep.
Why? Corey Holcomb said that a woman cannot leave with you intact.
Never.
He never.
She
She's
has
gonna
to
make
take-
sure. She gonna make sure you ain't got shit. You
And-
ain't
gotta
you
take
ain't shit.
something from
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you.
but-
Whether it's your
Amber Heard took a shit on
Yo,
Johnny Depp's mattress, bro.
Whatever.
Something.
Your
Something.
reputation. Whatever it is.
Yep.
They gonna come with something.
Corey
gotta
Holcomb
take
also
something
he
from
also tied in abortion with the Jamba Juice. So like, I mean, are we really
Have you
taking
had
that
Jamba
serious?
Juice? To be fair,
I'm just saying, like, I get.
I'm never gonna make a Jamba Juice the same
way. He's not off
Laughing
base.
at body- you pulled out a Corey Holcomb quote, but
What? I'm just saying, like-
Corey Holcomb is out there, but
Yeah, he's a dark
I-
comedian.
but I-
He's another one. He's another necessary evil. I like that.
I
bro.
love
Hey, I'll
Corey.
open
I
for him.
love him.
Let me open for you.
He's
Hey,
a
for
very
real.
big
Hey,
inspiration.
real talk.
Next time you're
on
at
how I
some
write stuff.
somewhere in the
Yeah, I get it.
for real.
Yeah,
he out
no
there.
Diddy.
Let me get
And
some.
he be taking
Pause.
some wild shots.
Yeah,
Oh, of
he
course.
do.
I mean, you
But
have
I'll
to
be
take
damned
wild
if them
shots.
And he be going up
Hey, them
against some
hoes go
niggas
in
that
though. Them
What'd
hoes
he
go
say?
in though.
that a
What'd he
lot
say
of
one
niggas
time?
wouldn't touch.
Who is he talking about again when he said
Because
if
he
you
was
in
going up
3 or
against
more
Donnell
movies-
Rollins for a little bit.
You ever heard
Hey.
that thing? What he said? If you have
You
in
do
3 or more movies, you supposedly like a homosexual.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who might be in 3 or more movies may be homosexual.
Is that how he sounds?
I don't know. I don't know how Corey.
Oh,
Holcomb
okay, okay. This is. I don't know if that was your impression,
sounds.
like you were
It
working
was
on
terrible.
it, or
It was
yeah,
terrible.
okay.
I don't know. But no, that's what he said.
I don't know about that.
But yeah,
'Cause I've been in one. I only got 2 more according to Corey.
I
got two more.
I have a stance on that. I don't think the Illuminati is real.
They
I,
are real. It's just
I don't.
Not that version of the.
I don't
like
think it's
Eyes
real.
Wide Shut. Like it's probably just some like freaky shit. But
I
it's
don't
not
even
the
think it's
Illuminati.
that.
Well, hold on.
I
now.
just don't.
Hold on
This is
now.
2 things being
I'll
true
go toe to
again.
toe with
Wait a minute.
anybody
Yeah.
on
Wait
this.
a minute. Secret societies exist.
Facts.
Of course.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have to.
Right? There
Several.
are societies that
There's
you know about.
bro.
Several.
There's
Like,
people out there.
there-
Hold
The
on.
smaller the
There's-
better,
There's
huh?
people out there
The
right
The smaller,
now.
the more effective.
Hear me out, TikTok. There's people out there right now that think that the Freemasons run the world.
Yeah.
My granddad was a Freemason. They're the most
opposed to
boring
the Jews.
people on the planet.
Did he have the
These
little
guys
hat
don't.
with the
Yes, he
little-
had the little fucking tassel
Did they ride
hat.
the little cars in
They
the
didn't
parade?
do shit. All they did was meet up every Sunday and play dominoes. That was it. That's all they ever did. These
Okay, so
guys
do
are
y'all
ruling the world. These
do
are the
y'all
ones you're
agree
worried
with the
about?
Diddy sentence? Do you guys think?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
I
Do you
don't
think
give
he'll
a
get out?
shit If
Yeah,
he
he gonna
gets
get out.
evicted
Yeah.
I think-
from his
I
house,
think that-
or if he gets convicted of sex trafficking.
Well,
I think he'll do
Look,
time served.
Well,
If you
no,
look
I
at the
believe
guys,
that-
think he'll do
I
time
want to
served.
change
He
my
didn't get
statement.
tried
on
for
it.
the
It's
things
not that
I
I
think
don't
he should've
agree
got
with it.
tried.
I just think there should be more
Niggas have
people
been
going
tried for
down
other
with him.
things.
But they be doing that. The prosecution,
I
or
don't
sorry,
know.
defenses will do that where they'll purposely try and like up the charge a little bit because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
easier to do. It's
Yeah.
like manslaughter
tried for
versus
it.
like
I think he
murder
should've got
one,
tried
Did he
for
go
it.
to
and it's a
jail
car
or
wreck.
not?
It's like, yeah, I'll take the car
I
wreck
think he's
murder
enjoying
one.
himself.
Yeah, you want the bigger
fish.
case. So yeah, I
No,
mean,
I think he should have got tried for
Nah,
other
I think
things,
he's out.
But I mean, hey, did he? But like I said,
I want to know what the baby oil was for. That's what I'm still
Yes,
stuck on. Like,
I'm
they
highly
never
disappointed
mentioned what it
because
was
of
for.
all
They
the
just
shit they
mentioned
said
the
was they were
amount.
gonna find.
Are y'all being
It's great,
serious?
right?
Yes.
Like,
it's so people don't
I'm
get
like-
ashy.
I'm not even.
I just
bro,
that's
first
not
off,
why.
That's what. Why do you think he had that much baby oil?
I am a
You gotta
full-blown
moisturize.
straight nigga. I
Yeah.
don't. But I would love to put baby oil on a woman, boy.
High five,
Whether
sir.
I'm massaging
High five. Yes, sir.
or getting ready to get in that thing, whatever. Setting the mood with baby oil is fire. So whatever Diddy is doing at his parties and shit, I bet it's times 20 that.
gotta
Times
be.
40, 60.
If you got
100,
a whole storage closet of baby
that's
oil,
what I'm
you are
saying.
doing
I
something
know
very
you have
extravagant.
to, 'cause, like,
that's all I'm
One
saying.
bottle of baby oil, even if
lasts
you're
like
active
a
with the baby
lifetime.
oil,
That's
that's
about
one.
10
That's like a
years.
month.
No, I agree.
If you're really, yeah, like a month. If you're really into it,
But
if you're into like the lubed up butts,
I do
like
get
that,
the-
that's you
Yeah,
got a
but
month.
I've
No
literally
comment.
bought baby oil
pause.
one time in my life. I still have the bottle.
I believe
said,
it.
y'all don't watch the
This
pool,
dude
man.
had-
I'm like
this
the
dude had
niggas
a-
in Big
like
Booty
a-
6.
like
I
a
pour them
I
into
don't
a
know.
bottle and we spray them on the booty's bitches. That's what
There's a
the
difference
bitches
between
booty. That's what we do.
you need. I'm talking surface
I wish
area.
they wouldn't have
Just
skimmed
me.
over that
I'll
in
see the
trial.
cup,
That's
though.
what I'm
There's a,
saying.
it's a
I wish
surface
I would
area
have
thing.
known
Do you get what I'm
what
saying?
the baby oil was
It's
for.
a
I
surface
have
area
seen that
thing.
at numerous parties.
All right, cool. It's just, all right, I thought it was just me. I thought
I've seen that at
that's
numerous
all I'm
parties.
saying, but I thought it was just me.
Baby oil-
Y'all just don't be
baby
going
oil-
through baby oil much because they be.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that was in my
That's
pop
fine.
That the one
drawer
with Pinky in
that
it.
I
just-
could get it out
you know,
without
I know.
and I slip it back.
See,
in
I knew
there.
there was a reason why I liked you.
All I'm
So.
saying is that baby oil at a poolside party in a spray bottle is the best thing that you
That's
will
all
ever
I'm
see
saying,
That's a
in
fact.
your life.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
100%.
Baby oil,
I don't know.
spray bottle.
That's why I
agree.
stay away from parties.
That
You never
ass.
know where it's gonna go.
It's a lot of fun.
I mean, what party is this per se? I'm just asking for a friend. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
I don't want to go, but I
And
just.
baby
Yeah, you
oil?
do. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be
I'm
alright.
gonna wait in the
Nice
car.
light.
It'll be alright.
Where it's safe.
All right.
Any party you have to sign an NDA to join, I'm
It's
not
gonna be
going
live.
to.
That's
Like,
gonna be
fuck
live.
that.
Shout out to
No,
y'all
that's
happily
fair.
married men
There you go.
that are talking about.
do
Yeah,
not-
no, I
I
respect
said I'm not going.
I don't.
respect
I,
it.
I can't say I
Waiting
wouldn't.
outside.
Nah, I'll sign it.
But I'd be weary walking into a party that
I'm gonna read the rubric. No, I'm gonna read the
Just saying.
rubric for
That's
sure.
all I'm saying.
I'm gonna read the
I-
rubric.
I
I'ma
can't
read
say
the
I
rubric.
wouldn't.
I'm just saying, if I gotta pull up to
Yeah, I
something,
went to Prairie View A&M University.
Okay,
Hey,
turn up. I went to Fizz.
I went to Prairie View A&M University.
I'm a
Okay?
noob.
I have seen.
Fuck you.
is that like Diet
Baby
A&M?
oil.
What is that? I don't know what
It's
Prairie
a-
View
it's
A&M.
a-
PV is a party.
Outside.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's-
You know,
it's
they ain't no-
outside of Houston.
they ain't no
It's
Fisk,
called
but-
Live than a motherfucker.
They still HBCU nonetheless.
Facts.
Right, and it was
Bodyguard
known
didn't fight
as
me
the
on
party capital of Texas.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Good thing you didn't go
Y'all
there for
remember?
an
Y'all know B
education.
King? B King, that nigga B
I know.
King.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
PV.
So-
That
Shout
nigga's
out.
always at PV.
B King,
Shout
the
out to
Roll
the homie.
Music, DJ Chose.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
B
Facts.
King.
What's
Screw
your name?
went out there
What's
too,
your-
huh?
Huh?
Screw went out there, right? DJ
I don't
Screw.
think Screw went to school out
No,
there.
no, went to school, but I know
He performed there a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. To get off Diddy, pause. Because I think we have all said our piece, and we do have other shit to get into. Have y'all
Absolutely.
seen those pop the balloon things?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the dating thing where they pop
Yes.
the balloon?
So we don't need them anymore because they finally peaked. We now have the best pop the balloon moment, and I remember watching this,
Okay.
and
Didn't they get
Was it the
filled up
Charleston
on,
White
like,
one?
Netflix or something?
That's my favorite pop the balloon moment.
Can y'all hear it?
They
Wait,
did
wait,
get a
everybody,
Netflix deal,
everybody.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Hush for
Yeah,
2
it
seconds.
is. Wow.
I'd love to. I want to chop it up with you about that.
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it was literally like they interviewed this big ass dude,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "What's your name? Where are you from?" And he looked at that girl dead in the face and goes, "You eat butt."
Oh.
I don't think anything.
Okay, but that's a
Look.
valid question. Do you
Hang
or
on.
not?
No, it's and then
what's the
everybody was
problem?
like, "Why do y'all criticize that shot?" It's like a shot's a shot, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
I love it.
Yeah.
That's the look.
Yeah,
that
just
is
shoot
one
your
of the
shot however
defining
you're gonna
traits
do it.
of these new young
It's
men
no
around
different
here,
than
bro.
sliding in the
That
DMs
nigga
of
know
some
what he
shit
like.
and being
He
like,
know-
dick
he know what
Hey.
he want.
He know what he want. Ain't got time to be waiting and asking all these 40 questions. Hey, you eat ass?
You eat
How
butt.
old
You
was
eat
he?
ass?
How old was the guy?
He looked.
You watch that whole episode.
He looked black 35. He looked
There you go.
white.
I need to know if he acts at everyone.
There you go. He
walks
was
out
he was
there.
in his 30s, and when you're in your 30s, you don't have time for that shit. It's like you eat ass or not.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't care about
Chris,
none
hey,
of this
real
extra
talk. I mean,
stuff.
I'm 32, dog. I know what I'm like. Hey, bitch, is this what you can do for
Right.
me, or is this what you can't do for me?
Exactly.
Bitch, I'm not
If it's
asking
not-
what your favorite color
Yeah,
is no
exactly.
more.
To
You
in
know
my
what you
20s, I'm
witnessed?
like, bitch,
It
are we
was-
fucking?
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
bitch,
John-
I thought
hey,
of
thing is,
Don't do that when I'm sitting
it was
next
the
to you.
first time.
For one.
It was the first
Number
time it
two.
was televised. That was the problem.
Hey,
That was
no.
it. It's the same thing we all do.
I'm
We
not
all
trying
do
to
that shit.
roast, but John in a sleeveless shirt off the brown with the golds is a new unlockable character in GTA, bro. I am afraid for my life.
He looked like the only lifeguard that's afraid of water.
That was good. That was good.
Bitch,
That's good.
I know, bitch, I know you're not talking, bitch. You look like you scared of water. Look at that suit, bitch.
I'm buoyant than a motherfucker. I ain't scared of nothing.
No, say.
Pimp named lifeguard over here. You got this grandmama's chain on, nigga.
Hey, bodyguard, that was too hard of a laughter back there. We heard you up here. We not supposed to hear you up
The
here.
only wave John is fucking with is on top of his scalp right
My
now.
bad,
man.
my bad.
Look at him. They look luxurious than a motherfucker though. Just,
Hey, he waved you in the motherfucker.
Man,
though. We
Ty-
gotta give
he
him
be
that.
up
I am
there.
on fire, bro.
He be up there on the
Nah, nah,
look,
nah,
I
nah,
can
nah,
see-
boys.
bro.
I can see John on a little lifeguard chair. Just, hey, y'all better kick, goddammit. I ain't getting my hair wet for this bullshit.
Why this nigga's a performer? Fuck
They
this
pay me
for real, bro.
$15 an hour for this bullshit,
Fuck
goddammit.
Todd,
And
Todd Flex, I'm saying it right here on this pod.
Nah, he's one of them. He got another bitch's waist beads in his hair, but he's one of them. I love Ty, man.
This is Hollywood Thunder, goddammit.
I don't know which Kim, Latoya, and Tina you stole that from off the top of your head,
No,
but
she
hey.
definitely had an Ina in her name, goddamn.
Did you just say he got another bitch waist
I
beads in his
hate
hair?
Yes, that
all
is
of
what I
these
said.
niggas. I hate you. I hate you. Hate you.
Oh man, I'm a noob. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As soon as John learns to swim, I'm in trouble.
Yep.
Anyway, oh man.
I'm shaking so hard.
I can swim. Five.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. I shouldn't. To the
Noops know
black
that.
community.
Look at him apologizing to the black community. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Y'all
to say
should
he
see
can't
this
swim.
shit, bro.
I'm
My
sorry.
bad, bro. My bad. Let
His
me-
next podcast is gonna be eating watermelon and shit. Like this is what we do. So it's totally fine.
No, I'm actually gonna be making. No, that's about no.
He's gonna
The
have a
apology
bucket of,
pod.
like Popeye's
Nah,
chicken.
the apology
like, we're
pod. I'm
all
gonna be
cool
making
here. It's
shoes.
fine.
Nah, you gonna be wearing kente cloths
He's
and
gonna
shit.
be-
Oh, I do, and did.
Pull that hat back out.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Nah, I'm
he gonna have
actually-
a pre-scripted apology. The time now is 6:37.
Oh hell yeah.
I've done a lot of reflecting.
On July
He's gonna bring
5th.
He's gonna have the
bodyguard
most
on
July
Caucasian
5th,
voice for a lot of
2025.
black people, so it's okay.
People
I
of
have
the
a black friend.
African American community, I am so sorry.
And you know it's gonna be a real black apology because I'm gonna say the live stream's at 6 and do it at 6:45.
Fuck you, man. I'm still
just
tripping off
realized
that
he said
GTA
this.
character joke, bitch.
John's gonna go to the show up like this.
Oh shit, here we go
Nigga,
again.
man.
Nah, this bitch tripping. Anyway,
God.
hey bro, what is we'll start with John and work our way this way.
Let's go.
What are as a comic, what is the thing that you had to improve on when y'all first started? Not necessarily when you first started, but when you started locking in a little bit more and getting used to it. What was the thing that you as a performer or as a comic
John,
had
I'm
to
really
like
crying over there.
had to really
Cheers, dog. Y'all niggas are funny,
what y'all
dog.
had to
Hey,
John's
y'all
a
are
very
funny, bro.
emotional
Y'all
person.
are funny. Hey, I will say, and this is something I talk to a lot of people about. I have a tough time getting off script. Like I'll write a set or I'll make a set for a certain show. I'll get there and I'll have some good like freestyle jokes that I may write or that I may get up on stage and think about as I'm looking at the stage. But then I'll automatically default to the set that I wrote instead of going with the flow. I will say I've had more great sets that I went with the flow versus that I stuck to the norm
I would agree.
of what I've already went
definitely.
with.
Yep.
So I'll say that that's something that I struggled with at the first, and honestly that I'm still kind of struggling with and I'm kind of balancing. But trust your gut a lot of times, man. There's sometimes your gut will be wrong.
True.
Cause nigga, I have been wrong, but I have been right more times than I've been wrong. So that's what I'll say. Just trust your gut, and yeah.
dude. Ty?
My thing personally is like I'm gonna kind of piggyback on what John said. Is just learning how to do crowd work. Don't go off of a script. You know what I'm saying? And the not comedians, but the artists can tell. They can tell that you memorize your lines and stuff. But if you can bounce off and talk to people, or you can draw people into your joke, make them part of the scenario. It makes it more like a conversation instead of them going to a comedy show. And they remember more about you. So I would say, yeah, definitely just learn to be more engaging with the audience. That's changed. Like ever since I did that, my comedy game has changed dramatically.
I agree, bro. I agree.
Chris?
Well, okay, I'll say this much. I started back at the Arlington Improv, like maybe 2.5, almost 3 years ago, and I was trash. I was just like everybody who starts. I thought I was the funniest thing walking, and then I was garbage. And so I had to like humble myself down to a point where I realized that I wasn't as funny as I thought I was. And so that helped, that
That's
humbleness.
that reality button right there.
Yeah, basically, like hitting your reality button. Like instead of paying yourself in compliments, pay yourself with a reality check. Are you really funny?
Yep.
And then so what I started doing was I started writing me. Instead of doing what everybody else was doing, I'll just do my thing. Okay, let me put it to you this way. When you're going to write comedy, there are structures. Yes, that is true. There's the structures, but it doesn't have to be the way. It's just a structure to help you get to the next level.
Right.
And then when you get to that next level, you have to find out where you're like where you're going to be. Because here's something. I'll tell you this much, and I'm probably going to break the internet with this, but
Let's go.
A lot of these comedians, y'all are better writers than you are comics. I said what I said. You can write a great joke, that's true, but when you get on stage, you're not bringing the fun.
fair.
You're standing up
That's-
there
I'm
like,
not
so
that.
You may not have the
today
energy, the
my
delivery,
dog
whatever
died.
it is.
Yeah.
We
Performance.
don't want to
you're
hear
right.
that shit. Like,
Or-
where's the performance? Where's the fun? Where's
The ones
the...
I can't stand are the ones who pay their way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, I would say humbling myself and really asking myself
That's
that
another
those
topic,
hard
Tom.
questions that
Look how
really
quick
brought
you
me
got
to the
off
next
of it,
level.
too.
And then engaging with
Seriously.
people is a big deal. Like I engage with TikTok. I engage with I engage with like my audience, and I start reaching out a little bit more. And I'm just gonna be me. At the end of the day, I'm always just gonna do my thing, and
I
I
like
think
that.
that's what all comedians bring to the table. We all bring something
real
different.
talk.
We don't have to do the same damn
The
Diddy
beauty of
jokes over and
comedy.
over. We can do
Fam,
different stuff.
I'm sick of Diddy. I'm sick of Iran. I'm sick of Diddy in Iran. I'm sick of Iran invading Diddy. I'm
y'all
sick
gonna-
of
No
all of
Diddy.
it. I'm done.
no mo did
Y'all
it.
can get these
Retire
Diddy
it.
jokes.
But yeah, that's my take on that. I think that if you just humble yourself, then and start networking with people that are funnier than you.
That's what definitely helped me.
Yeah, because if you notice any show I've ever put on, John, I've never put on anybody that was not as funny as I was.
I like that.
But I
It
think,
was
yeah,
like, you had to be better than me.
And a lot of people don't have that formula. And I'm
Yeah,
not going to
you
call
gotta be
anybody
better
out,
than
but
me.
yeah, a lot of hosts and a lot of people that produce
You hit it
shows.
on the head.
They
But I
wanna-
definitely
wanna
think
be the
They want to be the
hottest in
center of
room.
attention.
But it's like,
yeah.
man, sometimes you gotta let the
No.
you gotta let the killers kill.
No.
yeah, you got to truly hone your
No.
skill by sucking first. You know,
Thank
Like,
you, bro.
they say
Yeah, you
steel
can't get
sharpens
away from
steel. You know what I'm saying?
I started,
Yeah.
bro. I started producing. I started hosting shows. That's what me and Aaron met. After that, I started producing shows. Any show I produce, I would let my local homies hop on it, and then I will also bring heavy hitters. Any heavy
Right.
hitter that would come on, that would be on my show, please come out. I don't got much, but this is what I can pay you. If you want to come out, please come out. I think the first one I think I had was BJ Kramer,
BJ Kramer
and
was
then
the first headliner.
the first headliner,
He's
and then
funny.
after that was C. Rich, bro. Like I'm trying to.
C. Rich is a
I'm-
great guy. He's funny.
Cole, I'm seeing like all these names that these two names I just said, all y'all knew them,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. These are heavy. I never wanted somebody or headliner or even comics on my show that can't hold their own. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's always bringing it.
I
You gonna
100%
elevate
think
me at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think that's the key. I think it really is like you got to bring people funnier than you because if Ty, this is why I always put Ty before or after me. It's because we're right there neck and neck when
Yeah.
it comes to like
I'm
performing.
always trying to fight to be better than
And
Chris.
so like, and I'm always
Me and
fighting
John
to be
do the
better than
same
him.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Me
it's
and
like,
John do the same thing in any
so
room.
yeah, that's that you need somebody like that that's on that caliber with you. If I'm a 45, I need him to be a 50.
Yep.
You know,
Right.
like I need somebody that's going to be able to really bring it so that when I go up, I have to really show
I gotta
out.
come with it.
I
gotta
have to come with it, or I'm going to bomb, and then I'm going to look like an idiot for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Cut it. Let's go.
I think that
you
that's
gotta
what you
come
need.
with it.
Yeah.
Like,
And those
real
conversations
talk,
at the end of the
Chris.
show too are always amazing.
Yeah,
like, you know
you
what I mean?
always
like,
gotta network.
Because there have been days where like I've been wiped the floor with. Like it's like, man,
Oh, yeah.
you dropped 50 on my head tonight, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, what could I have done? What should I have done better? What did you do that was so good? And it's like you walk away with lessons at the end of the day.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like for those like 10-minute, 15-minute sets, like when you're opening for BJ Kramer for C. Rich, it's like you can have a great 3 minutes, and then it's like, okay, maybe the other 3 was all right, and then
Mediocre.
my other 3 was hot booty dog shit, and
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
lucky. I'm lucky to get 2 clips out of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what could I do? And it's the game study and the game tape that I think really is. There's like a lot of magic in that, I think.
And don't take the opinions of people you ain't never gonna see again personally.
True.
I
Fuck
agree.
them. You know what I'm saying? You gonna suck. it's gonna happen. You just gotta get back on that horse and keep trying. Just figure out what you did that sucked, and don't do that shit no more.
I think everybody at this table seen me bomb once.
Shit.
Same here.
Oh, and then two, don't base your credibility off of how many people are in the
Actually, no,
audience.
Ty hasn't seen me bomb. Thank God.
No, I ain't never
Not
seen
yet.
it.
Not yet. It's coming. It's coming. You'll
I
see
had
it.
my worst show.
You'll see it.
I had my worst show in Austin, Texas, and there was only 3 people in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
God dog it, and I've performed for like 200 people. Chris
love
killed
that
it that night. Chris was magnificent. Chris had everybody laughing.
You get
I
4
had-
people in there. Oh, crumple up my paper.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, we're finna get to know y'all for the next 15
What's
minutes.
my saying here?
Right?
Have your
Yeah.
off days.
And your off
And your off
nights.
nights.
nigga.
And your off nights,
Hey,
guys.
dog.
That's crazy.
Hey.
But-
I've had some terrible nights, dog.
Yeah.
I've had some, and like I said, like
And me
Chris
too.
said, and probably, well, maybe not Ty, but everybody else at this table has definitely seen me bomb for shit show.
Truth.
Yeah.
For shit
Yeah,
show.
it's okay. Like if you're a new comedian coming up, bro, it's okay to bomb. You need it.
They have
You
it.
Those
know
are
why
training
you need
wheels.
it? They're training exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you're on your
training
tricycle
wheels.
right now.
And you
God
need
damn
it.
it.
Look, write some shit down. Go do it.
The
If it
comic
doesn't
watching
work,
told them definitely
rewrite
seen
it.
Oh, yeah.
Find out
Fuck
where
y'all
it went
too.
wrong, and then just keep doing it over and over
Exactly.
again. And you keep doing it. You build up 5, 5 goes to 10, 10 goes to 20, 20 goes to 30. Before you know it, you're fucking headlining, and you're crushing it. And then you're on a podcast with a fan blowing on you, and you're on TikTok.
Yeah, got
Hey.
so many hearts going up. Look at that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's okay to bomb. It's okay.
It's
It's fine.
okay. It's
Because
part
at
of
the
the
end of the
process.
day, we're all trying different things. Like I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try an accent. It's gonna be terrible, and then y'all
Been
are gonna
there.
laugh at me instead of with me, and that's
Oh,
fine.
man. Been
And then,
there.
you know what? We'll just
Oh,
go
been
back and do it again.
He has.
Dog, I had a joke where the
Li-
funniest
I
part
wanna
about
hear it.
the funniest part about the Diddy trial was not the trial in and of itself. It was all the international coverage.
Yeah.
So everybody had to say the same script, but it was like 500 pounds of baby oil. And that was the funniest shit. And then what's so crazy? They love the Asian accent. They love the because, and then I went to the Indian accent last,
There it is.
and
There
they were
it
just
is.
not fucking
There
with
it is.
the.
I'll
Didn't
wait
work.
for
Oh
it.
no, they were not. They were
There
not
it
fucking
is.
with the.
No,
and
they
he
were
allegedly
not.
blew up Kid Kadish's car,
They were
and
not.
nobody liked
God.
that at all. I don't know what it was about.
Oh,
South
you don't know what
Asia.
it was?
That's the-
Was it the
You
stereotypes?
had the
that
black
did
people
it?
irate. Say,
That
motherfucker.
was, you know what's crazy is that set killed, but that joke I literally was killing, and then I had to dig myself out of a hole.
Where was
Oh,
that?
yeah.
That was RJ's show.
Okay.
Whoa.
never
Yeah,
mind.
that shit was
thought-
tough. I
thought
put
it was
a
for that.
Koofy on that night.
Yeah,
That was-
RJ, RJ
That's
Pence.
probably what it
very
was.
funny guy.
No, that was actually the joke. That joke did well. that joke did very
I'll
well.
say this much,
He does
and
usually with
I'm
niggas.
gonna be
You
honest.
should
so
see that joke.
disappointed.
Real quick,
With
I want to be
you.
honest to everybody that watches this. These 3 guys right here, I mean, they're it. There's no, it doesn't get much better than that
Man, I appreciate
here
it,
in
bro.
Dallas. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
Hey man,
they're
thank you,
next
bro.
up. They really are.
Chris is saying that because he's basically
No,
like
I'm
the
saying
goddamn
that because
Jedi
I want
master.
you guys
Nah, he's
to
dope.
put me on a show at some point. Because I need it. I need work. Help me.
Yeah, we both
Support
broke.
my
I'm
kids.
looking at a finger
Hey,
tomorrow.
shit, man.
Listen,
Nah,
I
man,
got
yeah,
you,
nah,
Chris.
I'm
looking
No,
to see you
no, to be perfectly
tomorrow.
honest,
As soon
I
as
got
I-
you,
as
dog.
soon as
say
I-
that.
That was a hell of a compliment.
produce
I
another
like
show.
that.
Yeah,
say
no,
that
for real.
because
Thank you.
I grew like I want to say I grew up in my comedy career watching you guys. Like not so much Ty because he's newer than
I'm
me,
still,
but like
I'm still new. at
watching watching everybody at the improv and watching everybody just crush, and I just go up there with 5 minutes of terrible jokes.
Man,
And then
I was
like,
there too.
and
I
then
feel
when
the
I got off
same.
stage, it's still love. That's the best part about
Yeah,
Arlington Improv.
yeah,
It's still
no, I
love.
agree.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
matter
agree
if
with you,
you're
bro.
good or not. It's like at the end of the day, they're like, you tried, and that's all that matters. You just
Nah,
keep
for real.
trying.
Because
Because that's what
everybody
we all
come back,
doing.
because
Shit,
everybody
that's
Yeah,
what we-
and
that's
then you
what we're
come
all
back, and you do it
doing.
again,
Literally,
and then
bro.
before you know it, like you're crushing and
Facts.
you're having fun, and then that's
I
all.
fuck with
That's
that,
what it
man.
takes.
I
Facts.
fuck with that, bro.
Okay,
Hey man,
so,
a lot of love in
wait,
this room.
since-
I'm sorry to cut
Because
this
it's
off.
not like that in MMA.
Yeah, no facts.
There you go.
Well, to get in MMA, you have to have talent.
If you get
That's
They're
the problem.
laughing. No,
that's not
No, don't
necessarily
get it
true.
wrong. There's niggas laughing at you too. Don't get it wrong, bro. There are niggas laughing.
I'm not one of them,
mocking,
by the way. I'm
and
not- would
wishing
never-
the
would
worst
never
for
do
you
that.
too. There are niggas like that in comedy too. Don't get it wrong, bro.
He's still within run speed
Yeah,
to catch
don't-
me. I'm
please
not
don't
saying
get it
nothing
wrong.
disparaging
Yeah,
about
but
him.
I
Yeah,
get you.
y'all don't
I
have
know
to
where you was
say
finna
shit.
go, bodyguard. Trust
I
me.
love you.
But it's
Yeah, I
that
love
same
who
you are as a
energy
person.
in comedy, dog. I
But-
promise.
wait,
We just
bodyguard.
not fighting. We telling jokes up there.
Right, Mr. Bodyguard. Can I ask you a
Yeah,
question?
yeah,
Fighter.
A lot of y'all in the
Niggas is
scene
not
can't
fighting,
fight.
bodyguard.
A lot of y'all in the scene can't fight, and we gotta
Your
fix
Your
hair
it.
dog.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I would
think I
never.
didn't even see his hair, and I'm sure it's beautiful.
It would never change a thing.
Maybe
Really
top
compliments
15.
your facial
Yeah.
features.
Oh, and the DFW POW game?
POW. I maybe top 15.
Oh, I'm top 8.
Maybe top 15.
I'm top 8.
I'm saying top 15.
Hey, now, great. Granted, weight classes matter. Top 8.
Nah, fuck weight classes.
Weight classes matter, but anybody.
You be the judge. Weight class matter in comedy.
Motherfucker. Oh wait.
Yay or nay?
Wait,
weight class matter in comedy.
class
Do whatever to fight.
In fighting count, yes.
Bodyguard.
Fighting
Tell us.
always matters.
I don't want anybody else's opinion but yours.
Oh,
I
God.
would say no. Weight class.
That's what I'm talking about, because we all can't fight in comedy.
Hey, bro,
We
sit
ain't
down,
no
sit
rules
down.
over here.
And the reason why I say
It's the
no
ground. Sorry.
No, I know it's the bro.
is
Yeah.
because
Otherwise, I'm fairly calm. In
Yeah,
this
you
I
was
know.
extra aggressive. Was
No,
it?
he's like the voice of reason most of the time. This is.
I've watched situations where you got Shivanity up on stage
Mhm.
doing her thing,
I saw
and
this.
then shortly after that same crowd, same night, I see AC up there
Mm.
doing his thing, tearing up the crowd. Right? They jokes just hit in that same arena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two totally different styles of comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
But
true.
their
real talk.
jokes are landing. Another one, Corey Capill. All right.
Shout out
Corey
Corey,
funny,
man.
too.
Shout out
I
Corey.
Corey funny
love
as fuck.
his shit, because that motherfucker is hilarious.
I
I don't
Nice.
know why you don't
Right.
fuck with me, Corey. I fuck with you, bro.
Get off the
Oh.
brown, dog.
Oh,
Chill
wow.
out. Chill out. Hey, this is not the opinions of Play the Five. Shout out to Corey Capill.
He's like, did we just get sentimental for a second? What happened?
He's like, I don't know why you don't mess with me. I love you so much.
John.
Why won't you return my call?
John, do you need a hug? I ain't gonna give you one, but just
Damn.
I'm
Return
just
my
asking
text.
somebody out there get
Now
John a
I'm
hug,
back.
please.
Now
I
I'm
said
Drake
Happy
over
Father's
here.
Day. You
All
didn't
right,
say
nah,
anything to me.
Damn.
Hey, bro,
Wait,
I'm
when we
sorry.
supposed to
Go ahead,
go
bodyguard. Finish your statement.
Yes, please.
But I was saying that, yeah, you could have different comedians in the same crowd, and because they're coming from different places, it varies it up. So I don't think that weight classes matter. I don't think that you could group the comedians into a same class.
Oh, he was talking about
Because-
I was talking
fighting.
about fighting.
Right, it was about fighting.
But I agree
Oh,
with you,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
like
well,
comedians fighting, like
Right, comedians
people
fighting?
Actually
non-fighting
Yeah, y'all
fighting.
saw Charleston White
But
went and fought.
that's a valid
He
point.
fought an
No, no,
island
no.
boy.
Call it an
I-
island,
but I wasn't-
whatever the
no,
fuck
Now
that
that's,
was.
now that's
Wait,
a
were
whole
you talking
different
about fighting?
thing.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
were.
whole different
That's
thing.
what I. That's
Shout
why I
out
said
to
I'm top
Up
8
for winning
because-
that.
Hell yeah.
Because if you would have
With
lost,
one
I would
eye.
have roasted the shit out of you.
Half the field was black, and that nigga still beat him. Half of his vision was gone, and he
Yep.
still beat
He
him.
beat him with
a
one eye
straight
tied behind
left.
his
One
head.
of the island boys.
And that's
Charleston
what
White. That is true.
Now, when it
That
comes
shit was
when
lame.
it comes
That's
to
what
fighting,
matters.
it's two types of people, right? Trained, untrained.
Untrained.
We're all untrained. Keep that in mind.
Oh wait, you
Nah,
don't.
speak for
Most
yourself.
of us.
Speak for
Hold on.
yourself.
Most of
yourself.
I'm talking about to
Hold
the
on.
level of MMA. All right.
No, yeah, nobody's
I'm a
an
second
MMA
degree
fighter.
blue belt in jiu-jitsu right
I
now.
did not know that,
Yes.
Charlie. So you're out of. You're,
Yeah, that's why he wears
You're
the
in
blue
there with
suit to
bodyguard.
remind everybody.
Right.
Everybody need to know.
You're in there.
Everybody needs to
yeah.
know about
But
his
when it
Brazilian
comes to that-
jiu-jitsu.
When it comes to that, it's like
I'm
you'll
trying to choke
find
you out.
Yeah, that's right. Choke you with my tie, goddammit.
That was
You'll
war.
find out that
Strong
when it comes
arm.
to fighting, there
Saw
are
that
people
muscle.
who think they can fight and they
What
can't
muscle?
even walk.
Mine.
Not me.
Yeah, I'm
They
not
don't
one of
even-
them.
they
I
have-
know I can't fight.
No, you're right.
They have zero.
That's why I hired the
I
bodyguard.
agree.
Nah, standing
Them
back.
niggas that be talking real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero
No, I
footwork.
agree with you.
They
And
can't-
those are the people that get
Put
tired.
this into perspective. You got people. It's like to speak to what Chris was saying about setting up your jokes and following that structure, right? You got guys who can't even put themselves into the proper position to strike,
True.
saying that they're master strikers.
Yeah.
So when you come across an actual master striker,
You getting fucked up.
he's like, "Get your ass
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah,
out of
you're
here."
get
gonna
three
walk
pieces
down,
and then you
and
end
it's
up on
gonna
the
be
internet.
I like
You gotta
this brother,
explain
man.
to
very
the
low
kids.
diff.
That'd be like me saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a comedian. Never hit the stage.
Yeah.
Never told
Yeah.
a joke
Yeah.
outside."
You just
the
funny at the
club.
water
That's
tank.
like me
Hey,
telling-
you
that's
just
like
funny
me
at your
telling
job's
you
water
to
tank.
tell
Hey,
a
and
fighter.
those people exist.
Right.
Yeah, they
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Heavily.
You'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
You'll be
Multiple
thinking-
times.
Yeah,
I get it all the time
Let
at
me
my
see your
job.
stance.
My
Let
mom,
me-
yeah, my mama said I'm funny at the gas station. You finna get up there?
My sister said I
My
told her
cousin
good night,
said I
night,
could
Joe.
Yeah,
fight,
nah.
bodyguard. They said I could really get out there.
Yeah,
They-
nah, for real.
I don't know.
Now, that's
And I know
not-
there's niggas like that in your
right.
field,
Now,
bro.
that's the
I know
thing.
there is.
That's the thing. We will respect that. Being fighters, we'll respect somebody who will fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's a whole total different thing to actually be able to fight.
Yeah.
We're right, bodyguard, and there like a sense of humbleness. Like I heard somebody say this. There's a lot of martial arts in one
Gotcha.
room.
One more
They're
time.
all respectful to each other. Why? Because you don't know who the deadliest killer is. You ever heard that expression before?
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
I truly
and-
follow that, and I feel that way about
and the
comedians too.
reason
Like you
why-
always got to go in there with a humble mentality.
Well, the reason
help you.
why
No, you don't.
why it is
That's
that
what
way,
it do.
That will
You
help
don't.
you.
I'm cocky to the motherfucker. I
the
can
reason
back it
why
up.
it is
That's
that way-
confidence. That's not
The
The
cockiness.
reason why it is that way
Put your
is
mic.
because all of us understand one principle.
Mhm.
if you are not careful with your words and your actions, you are most definitely going to end up in a fight.
You gonna
And
feel
do not
somebody's
know-
actions.
and you do not know if it will be your last.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's also
Yeah.
why I
So,
don't fight
if
by
you're-
the
What's the
It's
same
like-
thing? It's the same thing
I'm
with
fighting for
comedians. Like you gotta
survival.
watch who you talk to because you don't know
Exactly.
who's who.
I don't fight.
Especially if you're in a new area, like in
Yeah.
a new
Correct.
That's why I
town.
do not fight
It's the
bodyguards.
same
Yeah.
principle. It's the same principle that governs whether or not a person decides to rob a place that's gun friendly versus a place that's not.
Right.
If I know nobody in here has a gun, then somebody might be
Air this
more
whole
apt to
bitch
rob
out.
this place. Now you need security, right? But if this is a gun friendly place, well, shit,
I don't know who's who.
you don't know who's who.
So we just found out that bodyguard is Republican. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
He's a lover of the Second Amendment.
Now,
That was
he's
a
a
reach.
Second Amendment.
You can be
lover.
a Second
He's
Amendment
like,
lover
everybody
and
needs
not a
guns.
Republican.
Give the babies guns.
I'm not a Republican.
Yeah, I just
I
said
love
love
the
for the
Second
Second
Like,
Amendment.
you are a
Guns,
Republican bodyguard 'cause
that
I'm
way-
lost as a nigga. I'm
No,
like,
here's the
I'm like,
thing.
what'd you say? Hold up. I'm like, hold up. because
Y'all gotta get to know Bodyguard a little bit more.
I know enough.
I know, I just
I
need
know
to
On the
enough.
next episode.
I know enough not to fuck
if
with
we
him.
were
Nah,
talking.
please.
I know he
was gonna
voted
run
for
that
Trump.
back, bro. Run that
He didn't
back.
have to tell me.
I need to-
I found
run
out
that
just
back
now
by
when he was
There's
talking.
plenty of people. You can't eat the rich without utensils. Think about it like
Run that back
Whoa.
by me.
If you want to talk about a leftist version of supporting a gun or supporting gun rights,
No, I just like that quote. Say that again.
you can't eat the rich without utensils.
God
I mean,
damn.
that's fair.
Bars.
I agree
That
with
was
that.
dope. Don
As-
DeMarco.
as,
But
uh,
is that
good
what
people would say.
bodyguard was just saying? Is that
No,
is
but
that-
I'm just saying like there's so
'cause
many
I
different
didn't-
viewpoints
okay, I'm just-
for guns.
yeah,
Like you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't
trying to
base that
get the
Bodyguard's a
flow of the
Republican off of guns.
Niggas,
You know what I
we
mean?
gotta listen to it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what y'all don't understand.
Hey, bro,
Niggas,
we
we
got-
gotta ask them to run it back.
Facts. We got one more topic, bro, and it's we are in a little bit of a hurry, so I do apologize for the rushing of it. I guess we'll do 2 really quick. Did y'all hear the Drake song? Do we
I
care?
did.
That shit
I
was
did.
trash.
It was absolute garbage.
That shit was. I'm sick of the narrative of like we're switching narratives. It's like it used to be drop, daring Kendrick to drop, then he lost, and then now it's like what happened to all my friends?
Yeah.
But in rap form, and that shit is just not claro. It's
I
a
have-
bop. It's a banger of a song.
No,
but
it's not. Drake make music for niggas who want to write poems to people that they hate. You understand me?
or the people that they cheat on.
No. Drake was coming with some from a hostile, angry place, but he was whispering. Who you know is aggressive as fuck that whispers?
Light skins.
Case in point.
Sorry, that was mean. I apologize.
It makes a valid point.
But you're not wrong.
My bad.
not
My
wrong.
bad.
Like he's
My
like, where are
bad.
my friends?
I now okay. Let me
Where's
just
my
say.
guy?
Let me
Yeah,
just
say
say.
it. I think maybe he's whispering so Kendrick can't hear him. That's what it
He's
is.
still scared of that verbal
He's
ass
still scared
whooping.
of that ass whooping he got. So he's just whispering on his songs now.
So I am a known Kendrick advocate. I am a known
Correct.
Kendrick.
Yes.
Like I'm very known. Couture, you know I'm a very known.
Shout out to
Kendrick
the number
advocate.
one Drake fan in
Literally,
DFW.
the number one Drake fan in DFW. But I will say it did sound good. But what did Kendrick say? Keep making me dance,
Waving my hands and it won't be no threat.
That's exactly what I did in that song. I'm like, okay, Drake. all
Because
right.
it's the angle.
Yeah,
it's
that's
now
that's
we
how you
can't
get
we can't
niggas
rap.
in.
We tried suing and now
But
where did all my friends
I
go?
will say
Yeah.
that song will probably top the charts. If we can be honest.
Yeah, 'cause it's
It'll probably
Drake.
I'm not
top the
gonna.
charts.
I'm
The
not
There's gonna be a
gonna
lot of
talk
sensitive
about
hip hop
Drake.
listeners.
The
listening.
chicken
I'm
noodle
just saying
soup of
it'll
rap.
probably
Yes.
top
If
the-
you tell me
Mark
chicken noodle
Wahlberg
soup is your
right
most
now.
favorite
Damn
soup,
near-
So
I'm not gonna.
Negro
What
I
I'll
like
say
the way you
about
put
Drake.
I'ma put your
It's
food
gonna
face
top
down.
charts,
Like, no.
bodyguard.
I like the way you put that, though.
Gentlemen, let's not waste your thoughts speaking at one time.
You right,
We
you
can
right,
only
you right.
digest one at a
No, my
time.
bad.
You got
My
it.
bad.
Sorry.
I think that I'm not going to say anything about Drake because he has more fans than I do. So I think
like
at
that.
the end of the day, he's still winning at life. He's made like $100 gajillion off of women. He's probably banged the hottest women on the planet.
Correct.
Like as a man, you don't get much better than that. He can whisper all he wants. He can pootie tang his way through the fucking program. I don't care. He can just like not say anything and
I guess
still
if
make
that's
money.
our goal as
So
humanity
I'm
or
not
as
going to talk
men,
about him.
fuck
He's
that,
he's
man.
all right with me.
That's my peak.
But look,
fucking
here-
bitches that
Yeah, in
that
terms
good.
of hip hop,
I'm
agree.
cool with
I
all
agree.
what you said, Chris, but he still seemed like he trying to poke the bear. That's what gets me about him.
Yeah, it makes
Like,
money.
don't make
Why
no
wouldn't you?
sensitive ass diss record if you not really trying to fight.
But,
He's
like,
also
if it
trying to
makes
have the
money,
last
why
word.
won't you do it?
Yeah, don't even do that. Because now you just
Like
gave
if me
Kendrick
and
ammunition to
Just
talk
John
about you.
had beef, and then like we just kept setting up for this big roast that was gonna happen, but the roast
can't
never
roast.
happened.
I
And we
can't
just
roast, by the way.
continuously make money off of it. I know you don't roast, but I'm just saying. And like we just continuously make money off of it until it gets to this boiling
Sorry.
point where it just never happens. We made a shit ton of money, and all y'all did was think we were
Was
gonna
buy
do
off
something
of
we
it?
didn't
I
do.
know
But what's
I
the?
agree.
But wait, what is the?
That's
for
what rap
Drake
beef
and
is.
Kendrick. Wait, for Drake and
Unfortunately
Kendrick.
for Drake,
What's the
unfortunately for
roast
Drake-
happened?
That roast did happen.
Yeah,
But
and
that's
he got
the
and
thing
he
with the
lost
roast
several
did happen.
times.
He lost bad.
And then it ended up on the Super Bowl.
Pathetically.
4-0.
We watched it
Yeah.
all live.
Yeah, that shit
People
was
in
bad.
Bangkok
And
were
yeah.
saying A minor, okay?
Literally in his own city.
A minor.
In his own city.
But
At
that's
that, even
'cause, like,
fuck the
that's
Super
their
Bowl
banger.
in my own city.
In your
nigga.
Toronto.
Own city.
Sold out
That's like
Toronto.
niggas coming to Dallas, selling out a show, calling Just John a pedophile. A minor in Dallas. Oh, bitch, I'm
He's
losing
not a
it.
pedophile,
I
by
am
the way.
turning my TV
He's
off.
gonna
Rex. Where is
he's gonna tweet at you so hard.
Switch.
Good
Oh,
luck.
Just John's gonna tweet at you so hard
You
at that.
fucking bitch, I'm
You
going
do
in,
that,
bitch.
he
Oh,
is gonna
call
write
me
such
Donald
an
Trump,
angry
bitch. I'm
message.
tweeting all night, bitch. All
gonna
night.
be so
I'm
upset.
dropping bombs, bitch. No, this nigga say A minor in Dallas, Texas? The whole Dallas Cowboys Stadium singing
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Before we get to our last topic, I will say I'm not trying to make too many light skin jokes to be rude to the light skin community because I do plan on creating more. So I'll leave that alone.
Put his little dip in there. Okay, I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it. Thank you
yeah,
very
you
much.
know.
Thank you very much. Little ease in.
For those who don't know.
For those who don't know.
For those who don't know, he just elected to take the Gary Owens route.
Right? There you go.
Not just elected. Nah, not
was
just
gonna
elected.
say
This
it,
is
but I didn't.
I didn't say that up there.
this is the first time.
Hey,
This is
you.
the first time I've made jokes about it
I
on
wanna-
stage.
I
But
wanna
So
record
Aaron
it
has a
on my phone.
fondness for the
So I
chip,
can
for the
play it
chocolate.
back
Yeah,
to you.
okay.
yeah,
Cool.
we
Right on,
know
man.
it. We know it.
Oh, yeah, we know it,
Yeah.
brother. Like, we see
Shit.
that shit a mile away.
Shit look like a Home Depot color
Yeah.
code. But yeah.
Well-
Anyway, get into these real quick. Get into these conspiracy theories, bro. Because you said
Okay.
you had a few.
No,
And
I said I like conspiracy. But
Do you
here's
have a
my
favorite
thing.
one?
Okay, now, it's going back to what you don't want to talk about. Have you ever heard of, like, them shame rituals?
oh yeah,
Okay, now,
eyes wide shut.
going back to the whole Diddy thing.
Okay.
They pulled him out for all the stuff that they said that they was going to get him for, right? The
Sure.
racketeering, the gun smuggling, the, beating on people.
Yeah.
But all they did was just talk about this man's personal sex life.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was listening to it on YouTube. They were saying that sounds like a
Humiliation
shame ritual. Yeah. And I just feel like it ain't, when you start putting 2 points together and it's like 2:00 in the morning, you ain't had no sleep, it started to make sense. It really do. I really think some part of this has to be like some kind of like shaming shit. I really do.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't think it's that.
It's valid.
I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
it's
what he
what
did was
happens-
fucked up. I'm not taking away from that.
Yeah,
Everything
I
he did
think
was
that's
fucked
what
up.
happens
All
when you
the
don't
shit
pay
he's
your
fucking-
debt to the judge or whoever it is that you owe debt
No,
to.
it's deeper than that, y'all. Diddy was involved in like y'all know Diddy been in liquor for how
Yeah,
many
the
years?
Raggio, the
Feel me?
Baggio, I don't
he
know.
got he felt that he deserved more than the
Yeah.
pot that he was getting, and he felt that he was like, I can do my own liquor thing. Fuck y'all, I got my own name. I can do my own liquor thing. The people that he was in business with didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
So they was like, we don't know what you got going on, but we know you got some freaky shit going on
Yeah.
over there. So all we
They
gotta do
catered half them
is
parties.
put the feds in your life. If we put the feds in your life, that'll slow all your shit down.
Yup.
Huh.
Once we slow all your shit down, we can continue the sales of our own liquor while your shit is slowed down. How long has Diddy been in this whole process? What,
10
2 years
months.
now?
Well,
2?
yeah, well, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm talking
but-
about 50 Cent draw this out.
Accusations.
Oh, yeah.
It's been about
Accusations.
2
It's
to
been
3
about
years.
2-3
Yeah.
years now. Imagine the blow that took on Ciroc, on his other, DeLeon.
Yeah.
That took a major blow on
It
his
took
liquor
zero
sales.
blow. People are still gonna buy it.
No.
No.
Yeah,
it-
but
it-
stock
it-
hits
it-
matter.
No.
Stock
It's
hits
not-
matter.
Nah.
People are
Well,
still
here's
gonna
the
drink
thing.
Ciroc.
Nah.
Profit margins.
There's a principle in striking, right? That says a person cannot strike you if they're defending against your own strikes, right? So basically, what we're saying
Here
is
it comes with
it's
MMA
impo-
logic.
I love it.
No, it comes from fight. It just comes from combat. Period. It's hard for you to strike somebody if you're defending against strikes coming from wherever, right?
So you just
the
throw a whole bunch of aimless blows.
It's like what makes a good fighter, right? Is the ability to go from offense to defense and defense to offense in the shortest period of time. That's what makes a good fighter. Okay, can you go from striking at someone to defending yourself in a small amount of time because you don't get countered?
Yeah, my answer is no.
Yeah, I'm not fucking
I
with you.
could get punched in the face a lot.
Never, ever.
That's why I block all the punches. I block them with my face because I'm a
Right,
terrible
right.
fighter.
But
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
would
saying
say
is
all that.
What I'm saying is that it's impossible for you to attack me if you're being attacked.
Yeah.
So that's the principle that, and I'm gonna have to say, John is absolutely correct.
I agree.
Because we seen
So they're
that
just
fallout.
saying that. So what
We've
you're
seen that
saying is
fallout.
they just put the feds in his life and was like, figure some shit out.
yeah,
because I
just
have
pump
that
the
much
brakes
power.
on
We
his
know
stuff, yeah.
we know you
No,
have
but they
criminal
did it.
we know
What
you
we're
have
saying-
criminal
what we're
evidence
saying
over
is-
there. We
What
don't
we're
know
saying
what you
is
got,
that-
but you got something going on over there.
Right.
All we got to do is put the feds in your life.
Yep.
Once we put them in your life, they'll do all the work we
They're
need
gonna
you
find
to do.
something by
It's
look.
a
man.
And all your
possibility, but I
money is
just
going to
doubt
go
it.
towards fighting
So
the
here's
defense
what
towards
happened.
them.
So here's what actually happened with that. He was really messing with them about this.
Yeah,
this
the nigga was finna get bread from
he
it.
was messing with them about
Then he
the
was finna
stuff,
get mad
right?
money.
And then what wound up happening
From a
is
fucking
they
racial,
said-
from a racial
they said-
soup.
They
He was
told
finna.
him, we're gonna put your shit out, and he said,
Fuck it,
"Sir,"
do it.
No, he said no. What he actually said was,
Come
"Sir,
on now.
we all have shit, and I have it recorded,
And I got
So
shit
they
on
said-
YouTube, bitch.
So hold on. So what they said was, is that cool?
Do it.
We coming to get that,
Yeah.
and they did.
That's
So
what the
they-
Homeland
so-
Security did. They
Yeah.
apprehended
so-
all
Yeah,
the
stuff.
so Diddy's
This
biggest
nigga just have it on
problem-
them.
telling
Nigga
you,
had it
hold on.
on
And
high
that-
stakes people in our
that case,
society.
then hold on, Diddy
So
played
check
his
this
hand
out.
too fast.
So
That
not
was his
only-
problem.
No, we can
Not
wrap up.
only
I'm
did
sorry.
they first disarm
got you.
him, but
Yeah.
Love y'all, I gotta dip, y'all.
secondarily,
Yeah.
they put him on defense. So now he can't attack because his footing is off.
Yeah.
He's backing up.
Yeah, see, he
So
should have
he
learned
just
how to
getting a
fight
bunch of
first.
body
That was
blows
the
right
problem.
now.
If you'd have learned
Okay.
how-
He worked for
and they
them.
were like,
John
they're on
works for
to us.
Diddy. From now on, just exit that way.
Right.
Johnny, leave
No.
him.
See you later, John.
All right, bro.
You know,
Hey, man,
conspicuous
appreciate it,
at
bro.
all.
Yeah, I was just trying not. Sorry about that. You know I love
Damn, you gonna leave me hanging on camera? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all about to
Hey.
roll.
Love you back, brother.
Get kids ready. I can do the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, y'all got
Yeah, I
shows.
think
I know
Diddy
you got a
just
show
played his
too,
hand
bro.
too.
Yes, sir. I got a show tonight at the Underground. It's in downtown. Frankie's Grill on Main. I'll be performing at 7:30 at Noah Sharks Comedy Club. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's a great
Oh,
club. That's
shout
a
out
great
to
room.
Noah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noah's a good
Noah
dude, bro.
Shark doing it big. I love Noah.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Shout out Noah, and then John will be over there at Big
Wait.
Laugh if y'all are local and want to catch any of them in the next
I
couple
know Chris
hours.
got something coming up too. Come on, Chris.
What you got, Chris?
Oh,
Plug
headlining
something.
July 19th. out
Come
here in
on with
Duncanville,
it.
So it's all up on the internet. You guys know where to go look for it.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Miss Maven for putting
Miss
another one
Maven?
together.
Yep.
We all gonna be on that show, right?
I couldn't do it, but
Oh.
Yeah, he
because
already
I
had
was supposed to
something
I was
going on,
supposed
so.
to be at Wix the 19th, but it got moved to the 20th. So
Okay.
I might still pop out on y'all.
Right
just
on,
to
man.
Be
Yeah.
So-
gonna be,
show support.
I'm gonna
yeah,
be featuring
then
for the
after
headliner
that,
here.
I think we're all out of town after that, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're going to Philadelphia.
We're going to
and-
Philadelphia.
that's
in
right. Y'all
August.
got the Philly show.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got the Philly
that's
show, and then
See what
From
them
there, we
Johns be
gotta-
like out there.
I think we have another Florida
Dickhead,
show
right?
coming up. I don't know. All these shows just keep popping up, and I'm
Good
just
shit,
like,
man.
all right, just let me know where I'm going.
Goddamn.
You know,
Good
at this
shit.
point, I'll just leave it up to my manager. Just let her handle it.
Yep.
Good
That's
shit,
the
man.
best thing to do.
I love to see all my friends be booked and busy, bro.
Wait, Aaron, where are you going tonight, man?
I'm gonna pop over at Big Laugh super quick.
Right
see
on.
if I can
All right.
see if I can maybe get some time or something. I might figure some shit out.
Okay.
But the next big show for me is I'll be at the Red Room, Hyenas Fort Worth, July 18th, Friday.
Congratulations.
Play the 5. If y'all know. Broke the record for the longest podcast with RJ, so we're gonna spin the block on that tomorrow. Try and lock in with Rooster, Ed, and RJ. Try and promote that show a little bit. And then it's the 19th, so y'all got some time. Y'all could look at the live stream. If y'all like any certain clips, I could clip it, send it to y'all.
Okay.
And if y'all want to just throw, that's what I do with all my shows. Is I do this with people that I have shows with, and then I just put a flyer at the end of it, and that's promo.
Right on.
So if y'all want to do it, I don't want to mansplain or white-splain how do you do what y'all do, but y'all know what I'm saying. Thank you guys both so much.
There you go.
I do apologize that this was a little bit more of a quicker one than normal, but thank y'all
It was
so
definitely
much.
a lot of fun. And Aaron,
Thank y'all so
I
much
would
for
like
the
to tell you
journey,
thank
man.
you.
No, of course, dude.
Yeah,
I know.
man.
I've been meaning to get both y'all on the pod. Chris especially for the longest.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Chris on the pod since Snooki's.
Oh, here
So
I
I'm
am.
glad.
There you go.
Thank you for letting me spin the block so graciously.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun. Of course, I love watching you work.
Man,
Good
you
talent,
too,
brother. You're very
Appreciate
talented.
you, yeah,
y'all,
and
man.
I appreciate you giving Ty the opportunity to be up here with
Yeah,
the
appreciate
greats,
it.
with the Dallas greats.
Yeah, man. I just want to tell y'all both,
Uh-huh.
man. Y'all are both some very special people, man.
Thank you, bro.
Just from what I've seen and from what I've collected from you guys, you're both very talented. You're both very smart, and I love just both your dynamics of comedy, man. It's like going to school, man. I pick up on everything.
That
What's
means a lot,
funny
man.
about
Thank you.
me and AC is like we're so both loved
Mm-hmm.
by your community, but then like at the same time we have two totally different.
No,
styles of
but
comedy.
what's crazy is the black
I was
people.
like, where's
the
he
black
going
people
with
peep
this?
it. The black people peep it and know that we
They
do,
got
like,
real
different
racists
different
after the other
punches.
black dude left.
Oh
Wait
my
a
god,
minute.
no! All the black people know that we got different punches, we got different styles, we do like a
Yeah.
different routine, and the white people are like, hand tattoos, white, y'all are related. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
they do
sure,
that a lot. They always
whatever.
ask. They always
I
ask
guess.
if like I'm
If
related.
y'all was
to
rappers, I
Aaron.
would say AC is definitely a John B type, and you definitely that Eminem, like for real. Y'all come at black people way
like that.
differently. You know what I'm saying?
I just-
you
I
try to
think-
serenade all the
Here's
women.
the thing. Here's the
Y'all
You
thing.
seem
scare
like,
everybody.
Here's the thing. I'm
If I
gonna be
had to
honest.
pick- if I had to pick the rappers,
Mm.
I would go. What's my man? Jack. What's
Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow over
Hey.
here.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm mad at that.
But I think you hit the nail on the head. With
Now
his
that's
name.
Slim
Yeah.
Shady over there for sure.
For sure.
He real
Uh-oh.
in your
The live
real in your
win.
face. He gonna say whatever the fuck he want to.
Facts.
And it just it is.
Yeah,
what it
Nah,
is.
he one of them.
But the thing about it is that he ain't wrong.
He's not. He really is.
I
When
would
he
say
says some
this
shit that's
much.
wrong, I'll
That's
let
why I
you
say.
know.
That's why I
He
call
ain't
Chris the
wrong.
necessary evil. You may not like what's coming, but you gonna need to hear it.
Facts, no problem.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
But yeah, do
I
you-
would say this much, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
technical
I
difficulties?
think no, it's just this TikTok's being retarded.
Oh
I could say that because I'm me. I would say this much. I just don't care. That's my thing. That's my itch.
It's a beautiful
like
thing.
if something's going on or something's bothering me, I just say it, and then like I just put punchlines behind it, and you can't deny it.
I respect that.
It doesn't matter. Like I treat everybody equally. I don't care if you're like who you are or like what you're doing. It's like, yeah, but you have a thing about you that I find funny, so I'm just gonna point it out.
Right. I'm gonna
And
grit
then
my
people are
teeth through
just
it.
like, oh, I feel accepted. It's just like that's how I treat my crowd. Like yeah, I'm like I'll point at somebody and just say something random like, you really chose to wear that tonight? Now everybody's just
Not me. I
and
don't
then
do
it's
that.
just like, yeah, fuck you. I don't care because like, what are you gonna do? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love. That's what comedy is. It's love. Why can't we all just accept it for what it is instead of trying to like keep pushing these narratives on shit like, oh, he said this about this guy, but it's just little no talent nobodies on the internet. That's the problem. They just keep like stoking fires that don't exist. And then it makes us look bad. So like nobody wants to go to comedy shows because they think that we're going to roast them. And it's like, that's not even the case. I love you. I want you back. I want you to be here forever.
I would also say the oversaturation of crowd work is a big deal now.
Yeah,
'Cause
where
clubs will tell you that. Clubs will be like,
comedians, they
don't
just do
fucking give me
nothing
20
but
minutes
crowd
of crowd
work?
work.
Oh.
And I love crowd work shows like where it's themed and it's like I've done crowd work shows, but
Yeah.
I actually did my first one. I'm bullshit.
I love
I am way too. I guess I don't know. I have like a way of going through my comedy. Like I haven't got to that point where I feel like I can just.
I think the best
bullshit for
type
20
of
minutes.
comedy
And I don't
is
mean
the
it like
one-
like bullshit.
I think the best type of comedy is the one you don't think is actually written, but it is. That's the
Yeah.
best way to do comedy. If you can find a way to do it to where like it doesn't look like it's written,
Yeah, fine.
it just was. It looks like it's off the dome, and you're just, you know what I mean. That's the
Yeah.
best type. And then of course you come up with right on stage too. Like you can write on your on stage. That's fine. Like go take a bit that you thought was funny. It's like you want to talk about car doors. Like fine, do that, and then you're gonna run with a bunch of shit, and then before you know it, you end up with a 5 on it.
And
There
those
you
are
go.
two problems on the opposite spectrum where it's like you can be too loose and too crowd work based and too like, what's your name? Where are you from? That shit gets really old.
Really
but also
fast.
what I hate so much, and I call it comedy class syndrome. I'm not trying to shout out or shout down to comedy classes. I think that's fine if you take them. But like you get up there and you're like, you're like reading off of a teleprompter. So it's like, I had to fire my Coke dealer because I prefer Pepsi. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, we got
You're
the
talking
punch,
about
but it's like the tone. I'm not
witchy-
like not the
Yeah.
punch. Like I don't
Textbook
care about the punch or the
punchline,
cheese.
yeah.
I don't care about the punchiness or the cheesiness really. But it's like if you look like that you're reciting it and that you're reading it off, like just talk to me like you would normally talk to me. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
I
You
I
just
think
gotta find your groove.
I think
you know?
that's where that's where comedy
I think what
flies.
we're highlighting is the skill and the delivery.
Yeah.
Facts.
Because
I would agree.
that is 99.9% of it to me.
Mhm.
When I'm looking for a good comic, I'm looking for the setup and then the delivery of the punchline.
Yeah, I
Right
think
on.
I don't know. I like going on stage, and like Ty always asks me, he's like, "What are you gonna do tonight?" I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I do that.
See, I can't do that.
Right.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We'll find
But
out
I'm
when I
still
get
kind
there.
of new though. Like I feel like I
But
gotta have like
everybody
a
who
game
knows
plan.
me, everybody who knows, and I make this. This is like one of my things. I always do something new every show,
Yeah,
so
he
you
does.
never get the same thing
It does.
I like that
twice.
I like that.
And
At
it's
least one
because
new
I
thing.
spend so much time writing, and like I'm ADHD, and my head is just on constant go.
Shout out to all the other ADHDs
Yeah, shout out to the
there.
ADHD people.
You know what? Let me stop that.
Yeah.
I would rather think that it's more so discipline.
It is. It's ADHD with
it's a-
discipline.
I don't think you have to marry it to a mental illness though.
Two things can be true.
Two things, definitely.
Your skill level, because I would say this, the way I throw my jab I throw it over and over and over and over and over again. But that doesn't mean I'm obsessive compulsive. You see what I'm saying?
I think it's hyperbole.
That's just-
I think I don't think he's saying it
No,
like
no,
super
no, I'm
duper
not-
literally.
Yeah, I'm not
Like a
saying it
little bit.
literally. Like, and I'm saying it as in like I use ADHD as a tool, not a
As
crutch.
a point of relativity.
Yeah, it's
As
a
a
tool for me.
superpower.
It's
I'm
very
like
much is.
hyper-vigilant,
I can
you know?
think of like I've thought of like 7 things at the same time, and I've evaluated every one of them in a matter of seconds, milliseconds. And so like I use it as a tool, not
Yeah.
like as. So that's how I write, and I write on the spot.
But I've dealt with kids, and me working in the community, I have dealt with kids who are ADHD.
Yeah, it does well.
You, sir, are not it.
Well, it doesn't start out that way.
You give him a little time.
Take this
Yeah.
BuzzFeed quiz and see what happens
Trust me,
on
it
the
didn't-
next
it
episode.
never started out that way. If you don't think I'm ADHD, go ask my teachers. They
Yeah.
were the ones that were like, "This kid's fucking stupid. There's something wrong with him."
Don't put that motherfucker in a straight jacket.
Yeah, I was on. I did all that. I did a Ritalin. I did the Adderall, the Vyvanse, all that shit. And then
I just took
stopped
ass
taking
whoopings.
it. I just
That's-
stopped taking it, and
that's basically
I started being able to hone in. And then when I was able to hone in on something, that's
Here
when
we go again
I
with the black
excelled.
I'm
parents.
telling you, it's true.
Don't
Ain't
look
no
at nothing,
ADHD
don't
in
touch
the black
nothing.
community. It's just, you hyperactive. You need to get your ass whooped. That's what
There
it
you
was.
go.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
When they tried that with me, when I was young, my mom and my dad was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna forego the Ritalin
Yeah.
or the belt."
There's
I have
something
a-
something about people that work in art and strict parents.
And here's what made my mom and my daddy right. That shit worked.
Facts.
Well, he's
That shit
he's
worked.
the other side of
See
this
what I'm
coin.
It
Yeah.
didn't work for me.
It ain't work for me, Jack.
You see me? I'm wearing short sleeves and a suit.
My whole
Right.
life, it didn't work for me. It just made me funny.
Here's the thing. What do you define as success? You
That's
know,
fair.
what is successful to you?
All right, bro.
That's
I
a
hate
great
to wrap
question.
this up, but we do
But yeah,
have to
we do gotta
conclude
go.
because I do also have to run. But if we didn't entertain you, we will try again the
You
next
weren't listening
pod.
hard enough.
And yeah, if we didn't entertain you with this one, I don't know what the fuck is up. But thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Thank you for inviting
Clips
us,
coming
man.
soon. Clips from the short film are also dropping. We dropped 2 of them. We're probably gonna drop like 5-6 more.
Yeah, look
And
out for me.
then-
I'm going to be in a bunch of movies.
Fuck yeah, dude. But
Pretty
not
soon,
more than 3. Otherwise, you're gay.
Otherwise, you're gay. And,
What they said,
Yeah,
just-
that's it. Bye, everybody.
Later, Gators.
So now you get the behind the scenes of the podcast. It looks like. Oh, no, you good? I had to drive from South Bend. I'm going to take this from me. There we go. So. Who's been texting me all this time?